Hello and welcome back to another Disney Pixar diecast review. Today we'll be looking at the difference between the DisneyStore Jackson Storm Rocket Racer and the Mattel Jackson Storm Rocket Racer. Now I've had this one for a while, but this one just came in the mail today, so I figured it'd be a good idea to compare the two and see how the designs actually are different and yet very similar for two different scales and two different quality builds. So obviously the packaging is different. For the DisneyStore Pool and Race version, there is no original artwork. This one I just got recently, and we can see that this one actually does have original artwork. It has a pretty cool angle of Jackson Storm with the flames coming out, and even shows you that the flames turn when you turn the wheel. There it is, Jackson Storm with blast wall. On the back, it's the pretty standard XRS Extreme Racing Series layout. So let's get a good close look at both of them side to side, and let's open them up. Okay, so here we have the two racers side by side. Obviously, there is a major size difference, and right off the bat, you can tell that there are a few differences as well as a few similarities. So let's turn the cars and look at the expression. Let's see now. Mouth is open, mouth is closed. Eyeballs are more centered and angry. Maybe a little bit more concentrated and relaxed over here. Now, let's take a look at the build quality. The XRS Racing logo is black on the DisneyStore version, and the XRS logo is blue on the Mattel version. Also, this is a brighter orange than this X. Also, let's look at the wheels. See to focus? There we go. I must say, both of the wheels are printed very nicely. They both have the blue Lightyear trim. However, for the DisneyStore version, you can see a blue line, actually, a blue line on the wheel, and I actually like that extra detail. The Mattel one does not have that blue line, but it does have the orange center cap. And obviously the DisneyStore does not have an orange center cap, but it does look like they colored the bolts, so that is a nice detail. If I had to pick a tire that was my favorite, I would pick the DisneyStore version because I like this blue trim. Not to mention that on the back, it actually is synthetic rubber, so it can have some traction when you pull it back and it goes. Yeah, so that's nice. However, the feature for this one is to be pulled back and it goes. The feature for this one is that when you roll it, the flames spin. Now you can have your preference between which one you like better, but if I had to pick one, I think I like the pullback action better. But this is very pleasing to look at as it spins, so that is kind of fun. But this is also fun too. Yeah, it can go farther, but it would go off the review table. Okay, so let's look at the back. Obviously, there is a difference on the back of these cars. As you can see, one has the flames and one does not. However, it is a preference between which one you like better. You could have the function of the blue plastic flames, or you could have the nice clean look of like some sort of, it kind of looks like a Batmobile if you think about it with these turbines here. It actually does look pretty cool. The fins are both blue, but obviously different materials. This is die-cast. This is actually rubber. The 2.0 or 20 is on the back of the Mattel version, but it is moved on the bottom left corner of the DisneyStore version. And of course, the XRS logo lies just beneath that. So there is a difference between the back. If I had to pick a favorite, it would be, again, the DisneyStore version, because I like these kind of turbines. Reminds me of the Batmobile. Let's move up a little bit to the roof. If we do bird's eye view, this color blue is definitely more bright, and this one's a little bit more metallic, a little bit darker. This window is a little bit more gray over here, while this one is just black. Just focus a little bit. There we go. So, sorry about the camera, guys. It has trouble focusing sometimes. And everything is pretty much the same when you reach up to the edge of his windshield. This is printed pretty much the same as this one. However, on the sides, if I can just focus it a little bit, his name is written right above his windows. While on the DisneyStore version, nothing is written. Well, actually it is written, but it's in black. I don't know if you can actually see that. It's very hard, but you can see the words Jackson Storm, his little name right there. But it's very hard to see. So that's kind of a minus for the DisneyStore version. The sides are actually very different. For example, the blue line is not as apparent on the DisneyStore version as it is on the Mattel version. The sponsors are printed bigger on the Mattel version. Of course, the XRS is black on the DisneyStore version, but it is blue on the Mattel version. The orange part of the jet intake warning is bigger, and it is smaller on the Mattel version. So there actually are some differences just in the whole design. Jackson's S is thicker, and you can see the scales more on the DisneyStore version. However, on the Mattel version, it's actually skinnier and you can't see the scales. I would pick the DisneyStore. No, actually I would pick the Mattel because I can see the blue more, and I can see the sponsors more, and I think I like that his S is thinner. Yes, however, there is a noticeable line here. Looks like a body seam, but it's not just part of the printed design. Wherever there is, it's just a complete different color variation. So this looks like it's a body seam, but actually it's supposed to be black. Here I feel like this black is more apparent. So if I had to make a decision, I would have liked the Mattel version to have the black underside, just so it could pop out more, and just so it could stand out a little bit more. So you can look at the sides for yourself, and you can look at the differences. If you wanted to gauge the worth between these two different scales of the same model, I'd say they're about equal. This one is bigger, this one has a pullback action, so that's kind of a fun thing. This one is smaller, and it does have the play function of the spinning flames, and it comes with a accessory of a blast wall or a pit stop barrier, whatever you'd like to call it. So, which one is better? I'd say they're about equal. Which one's your favorite? Comment below and let me know, and also let me know if you'd like me to do another Disney Pixar diecast review.